was a horrible countdown.
Sorry.
Hello and welcome to Epic Interactions, where a couple guys, a couple girls get together, play some Dungeons and Dragons, drink some coffee, try to stay alive. As you can see, we got the whole crew today, so should be a fun and interesting time. If you want to go ahead and switch your screen to not everyone, but just player one.
I did that.
Okay,
right
cool.
Now, so I should catch up right now.
Let's see some announcements. We are connected with a Discord channel by Nerd Brew. It's a collection of people that get together and play board games, play Magic the Gathering, play D&D, get together at pubs and bars, and enjoy just interaction with the populace. I have a little girl coming to me right now. Oh, okay. I have my little niece over tonight, so you might see her pop in and out. So, let's see what else to say. Also, keep tuned. We have War of the Spark coming up. I know me and some of the players are going to be over in the Brandon area, over at Cool Stuff. Not that we have any affiliation with them, we don't. But we're just going to be playing some Magic there, so you'll be able to see us and join us there. So, have fun there. Let's see. I don't really have any announcements. I'd rather just kind of get into tonight's episode. Where you all revived Baltimore to his somewhat stable state, as he is now back to now you know it's just funny because now you see it. You see the fluctuations that ping go crazy.
Do it all at once.
So anyway, so you guys, after talking with Baltimore, went back via Windwalk to Bospa's small dungeon, aka Gauntlet, from what you have heard. You guys decided that you guys were going to go ahead and do that. And do that. I'll let whoever wants to deal with that do that. Not that she's seen on camera anyway, so that's fun. But anyway, so with that being said, you guys all went back to your mansion. You got certain things. You rested. You did what you needed to do to bring yourselves back to Boschma's Gauntlet, where you guys are standing out in front of the doorway that has the ritual type casting markers all over the edge of the border. And you guys are preparing to go through as I stated prior. When you look at the door, it almost looks like if you pass it, you're going into something other than just. It almost looks like a misty type Stargate type.
Like an illusionary wall.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so I'm assuming I'm in front. I'm chilling by the door, waiting for the A-OK again to be able to go through. So I'm waiting for you guys. Last time I wasn't allowed to just go through, so.
Oh, you guys can talk amongst yourselves. So I'm gonna grab me some coffees real quick.
So we're right at the front, like we're about to go back in it again.
Yeah, we're about to go back into the tunnel,
You're gonna want to talk.
we know that we know that essentially it's it looks like I just want some water, please. It looks as though the place had been changed again, like it had been remapped. I know that was the last detail we got, really. So so
mine's the first one though.
who did for all you out there, we're torturing the DM with our coffee orders right now.
What? I have a little cool.
Waiter. All right, so I'm standing at the front of the gate. We know that it has been rearranged again. Now it's a different pathway. It's not the same one as before, but we still have to go left.
Are you saying this, or are you talking.
I'm talking
out,
like
out. Are you talking in game or are you talking out of game?
I'm talking out of game.
Okay.
Right now.
I just walk in then.
Why is it just us?
That's funny.
Why can't we see them? There it is. Now he's coming up. Alright, cool. Let's switch this. Hello, good friend.
Thank you.
You should go on Twitch.
Yep, there we
Get
go.
a view and it puts us on your
Go ahead and put your camera down just a smidge, good sir. We're getting only top half. There we go. Look at that gorgeous face. Hey, beautiful. Alright, now we got the whole crew with us. We're back at the front of the entrance of this tunnel.
Right?
Oh, I was kidding.
Okay.
It's fine.
Alright,
I walk in.
you just start walking in.
Well, I've never
wait,
been
wait.
here, so I
I
just start walking.
I wait, I go, we have to get approval from Lady Cass.
So I
Should
just
I
step
cast-
back behind.
Let's
Cass.
do this stealthily.
Alright,
I cast Pass Without Trace.
okay. I go into stealth.
I feel like there was something I'm supposed to do
Nice
with this time.
Nice.
26.
Like this feels familiar to me, but I don't know what it is.
You literally think this is where you came from.
No. I mean like her doing
Pass without a trace.
like I'm just staring at you guys. I'm like I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing.
What do you mean?
I don't know, guiding light, something else.
Stealth. Get real sneaky.
I mean I understand that what it is. It's just you have to understand. It's been 40 years for me.
Okay, so
Oh, you
we're
don't
gonna go
remember your part.
stealthy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's I pull out I pick up a little pebble. You cast light on the pebble. And then you throw it down the hallway. Or you put it on your shield.
Yep.
Or your own plate armor. You're our light source.
Our literal guiding light.
Literally.
Now, I would know though that would break stealth. Even if I cast a light and went into stealth, it'd be irrelevant.
Bless us. I think that was it, right? I don't know.
Thing is, I know what it is. I'm just trying to play for the game.
I don't know.
So
What's a game?
I'll cast guidance. Guidance stealth.
I don't know what guidance is. I don't do the spells.
So on top of the 10, we all get to roll an additional d4.
Oh, sweet.
So how we did it before was that she would do it, and then one by one we would do our stealths. That way I would go last.
Okay.
Still rolling with disadvantage, but I still get the d4.
31 for my
We
stealth.
get 10 plus 4?
Mm-hmm. No,
you
10
roll.
plus a d4.
So roll your stealth, then roll a d4.
Should have a pen in
And
that
you add
little thing. Can I grab it? That's not a pen. That's a
Yay.
marker. Should be like blue, translucent.
That was directly in hands, man.
Yeah. So what's everybody's numbers?
31.
Dang, 30.
29.
17.
Now what's everybody's guidance number?
Oh, were we not supposed to add that?
I just need to know what it is.
I added it. 4.
You do add it.
Okay.
Jeremy. What is your stealth? You have pass without a trace and guidance. You're muted.
You said guidance gives me +4, and what was the other
It's
one?
a d4.
It's a D4 you add.
So roll a d20, then roll a d4, then add 10.
Okay.
I feel like this is so simple, but we mess it up every time.
We do.
But remember,
And
no,
people
remember.
watching are like, and they killed a dragon.
No,
Right? A white dragon.
Remember, it's been 40 years.
Yeah, and it's been 40 years for me, so like,
Yeah, he's got an excuse. Yeah.
yeah.
11.
Even with your +10?
Oh, well, that would make it 21 then.
There you go.
Say,
Cool.
I should always.
what
be
was your
at the bottom
guidance
of
roll?
this.
1.
You got a 1 as well for his
Cool.
guidance roll. All right, cool. Thank you. Nice pin, by the way.
So what?
Nice pin.
Okay.
Oh,
Your pen.
sorry. Allergies have messed me up all day, so that's why I was late.
No worries. You're all good, man.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay. So, you guys all activate your stealth. You guys decide to move forward in. As you guys move past the threshold, you guys all feel as if you are no longer a part of the material plane. You just kind of have this like overall sensation that you're disconnected to the world in some way, shape, or form. Kind of like the feeling that like when you go on like vacation, like you have no longer, you don't have like cell phone reception, you don't have any of that.
So, granted, this would be the first time that I would be experiencing this. However, due to, like, in this moment, at this point in time, however, due to me being gone for 40 years, it wouldn't be anything that would surprise me.
No, actually, it's more familiar to you than you being actually on the material plane. You feel more comfortable in this type of environment than you do there.
Yeah.
So you guys all begin to move down as you begin to hear the same sound, the tink, tink, tink. As you move slowly down, yes.
Does it feel the same as it did last time?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys get down to the bottom of the stairs, and again, you see the same room. It's literally just 4 walls and a small little fire along with this little gnome that's sitting there. And you can, the anvil is up to his eyes as he's got some sort of something on top, red hot, and he's sitting there just tink. Shifts a little bit. Tink.
Is there any type of fire source down here?
Just the fire that he's using.
Okay. So then the room would be illuminated.
Mhm.
What do we see in the room?
That's it. 4 walls.
There's no other doors.
Sorry. There is one door off to your left, like far side left.
And he's to our right.
Far side right.
Is the door the only other way aside from the way we came in out of the room?
Yeah.
Or is there like a hallway or something else
Nope.
branching off of it? Just the door?
Forward, far side left.
Is that the
Far side
left he meant?
I don't know what you're referring to.
No, because they said when he gets to Little
Or
Leaf.
Panther.
No, the Panther said when we get to Little Leaf, turn left.
Okay. Should we just go for the door?
Yeah, let's check it out.
So you guys
I'm
all
gonna
walk.
go inspect the door.
Seriously?
Hmm?
We don't want to.
So you guys all go over to the door. You see the door is completely locked. No writing on it. Just seems like a simple wooden door.
Detect magic.
Oh, it's magical.
The door is, or the room is.
Both.
I'm gonna go
So
inspect.
I'm just blinded.
I'm gonna go
No.
inspect
Well-
the.
You're not complete. No,
We already kind of.
it's not heavy. It's almost like traces that
Want
go
me to
around the
pick
room.
it?
Okay.
Pick the lock? Attempt to pick the lock?
Sure. You're going to fail.
No, I said want me to.
Oh,
I've walked over
Should
to
I
the gnome.
try to pick
to the
Talking
gnome.
to us.
It's magical,
Sure.
so I don't.
Like you getting like in front of him or side by him?
Like where we can make eye contact.
Sure. So you like drop down to his level because you're pretty tall. So he's just kind of like sitting here. He's like, dink.
While we're all
And then
still
when
trying
you
to figure
like
out what to do
shrink
with this door.
down, he just kind of like you see his eyes kind of narrow in, and he looks at your eyes and he goes, "Ah, are you dead?
Nope, I'm alive.
Oh, well, good for you.
What are you doing?
Waiting for you
Oh,
or somebody alive. I don't know.
what's your name?
My name is Gunther.
My name is Emerald.
Gunther Gaither.
Gunther Gaither?
Are you the keymaster?
No, you're over by the door.
Nice.
My name is Emerald. Emerald Divinity.
Well, hello
So
and
what's-
welcome.
Thank you. What's your purpose here?
Good question. I don't know.
So you mean to tell me you've been hitting that, what is that you have there?
Oh, this is an empty amulet. So at this point now, he shows you like it's the actual part where the clasp of like whatever gem would go inside of this. And then you can see as it has like a small chain that kind of wraps around it as well. Now, the first time you see this gnome, he kind of like takes a second and he like analyzes the room and he sees everybody kind of over by the door and he goes, "Are they all dead too?"
So
No,
what
very
I
much
think we
alive.
should do is just have me run right through it.
Well, good. Maybe you can help me.
I
Yes.
mean,
So what
do
exactly
that.
is your purpose
Just-
again? And what help do you need? Because we also need help.
Just knock it right down.
just knock it right down.
Maybe a quid pro quo.
Well, I just need to get to the other side of this room.
Sam,
Like where they're at.
can you
No,
disenchant a
like-
door?
Past the room, into the next room,
A
past
door,
that
a
room.
magical door.
So the end of this here
Should be able to.
maze or dungeon or whatever you want to call this. What is this? What are we in right now? What would you call this?
This is a room?
No. The entire complex of rooms.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you not able to physically move yourself?
I can move just fine. Can you move?
Yes. Let's demonstrate. Get on my back. We'll go to that door.
I don't get on people's backs,
I can get on
but
your back.
you're free to try. I might fall.
Can I pick you up?
Yes, but I'd prefer not to.
How about we just walk side by side?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk next to him.
I cannot.
Okay.
So you see as the gnome and Emerald kind of walk over to you guys. As he gets closer, you see this gnome. His eyes begin to widen. As you see, he's very small. He's kind of bald around the top of the head. He has like brown hair that kind of sticks out like on the sides, and it just kind of flares out like in a like matted, never been taken care of type of way. Very chunky individual. You can see he's definitely a blacksmith of some sort. You see as he has like the heavy like apron that they would use. You see just regular tattered clothes underneath. Very built. He has a hammer, a small hammer compared to what you guys would use, but a hammer nonetheless. And as he kind of comes over and he's just like,
So I can just like run through the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sam can't.
I introduce you to Gunther Gaither,
hello.
the gnome that's been tinkering away for how long? How long have you been there, Gunther?
Well, I don't actually know.
Okay, well he's gonna join us on our travels.
Do
So
you
you
know
were saying-
how to get through this door?
Well, yes, I have the key.
Oh, perfect. Would you mind
Will
opening
you be
the door?
traveling with us?
Yes. However, I would say that the other side of this door is very, very dangerous, so to speak. Let's just say fate is quite fickle.
What you
What's
making?
behind the door?
What am I making?
No, what's behind the door? Answer that one first.
Various things.
Ghouls, goblins.
No enemies. Nothing.
More specific. What entity is behind this door?
There's no entity behind the door.
And why is there a locked door here?
Well, what's dangerous?
Your guess is as good as mine. I've only been in there once, and I can't seem to remember anything inside of it. But I know for a fact that there's no enemies.
But how do you know that it's dangerous, though?
I don't think we should.
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Well, why don't we use your key to open the door?
Divine sense.
Sure. Divine sense. You get this that he's neither good nor bad.
Okay.
So, a locked door somewhere, and we have something we just met telling us that it's okay to walk in. I'm skeptical. I don't think we should open the door.
That's fine.
Actually, it's quite interesting that all five of you, would come down those stairs. As he kind of points over to the stairs are no longer there.
Why is that interesting? Where are the stairs?
Because all of your strings are connected quite strongly. The string of fate, you know.
Well, yeah.
And he kind of like points down like to your shins. And for those that do look, you notice that there seems to be like a glowing white light that kind of starts to manifest itself as it's connecting each of you.
I try to get away from it.
Yeah, you see as it just kind of like moves around. And you can tell that Emerald, your strongest link is with Rahun.
Oh God.
Rahun, your strongest link is with Baltimore. Baltimore, your strongest link is with Sam, and Sam's strongest link is with Cass. But you guys are all still intertwined in. You could just tell, like, from the illumination of that
Everybody's
bond.
all connected to everybody.
There just seems to be some fate strings are tighter than others.
So, Gunther, again,
Yes.
the key.
Oh yes, the key. As he kind of like pulls out like a key ring, and it has like 50 keys on it.
And do you know which one opens this door?
Yes. As he's like, and he holds out a key.
May I borrow it?
Sure, you may try.
So while this interaction is
I
happening
take the key?
and he's doing the key stuff, whatever, I just want to walk, like, I'm just going to walk on the other side of the room. Does that line between me and Sam still stay predominant?
Oh yeah.
Even though we're a full room length away from each other? Okay, so I just do that just to check and then I come back.
Yep.
So I take the key.
Okay.
I look for a keyhole on the door.
You see a keyhole.
I insert the key into the keyhole.
Sure, you insert key in keyhole.
I turn the key.
It doesn't turn.
I turn it the other way.
Is Gunter the only one that can open it? Are you the only one that can open the door?
I believe that is correct. I'm not sure why I know that, but it's as fate should have it, I guess.
Will you be coming through the door with us?
I would hope so. I'm trying to get to the next room.
If all of our
Or
fates,
not the room, but the very next room after that.
If all of our fates are intertwined, does that mean there's a predestined outcome to this?
Well, I don't know. I can't really tell you what your outcome is or what fate has in store for you, but...
No, what I mean is, in this environment, wherever we are, do we have the power of choice, or is there just really only one outcome?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. Do you have the power of choice? Can you say whether you come or go, or live or die, or choose to kill that gentleman before you, or let him live?
Do you have the ability to
Rude.
to turn the key?
It's just mere choice.
To turn the key.
I can turn the key. Are we ready?
Would you?
What you making?
What am I making?
He's making an amulet. Would you mind please turning the key?
Are you all ready?
I can turn the key if everybody's ready. And as to answer your question, I made this little clasp. As you can see, it's the same clasp with an empty area for a jewel or gem.
Are you,
And it has a chain around it.
Are you looking for the gem?
Can I see that for a second?
Sure, absolutely.
The tree from the
He hands it to you.
Cool.
Like a gem.
I put the sphere.
Isn't that important?
I try to sit-
Yeah, the sphere's like this big.
Yeah,
It's not even. You can tell it's definitely made for an amulet.
Cool. I just want to make sure. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
he goes. He actually says, "Yes, I'm not just looking for one of them, but I'm looking for 3 of them." As he pulls out two other chains, and you can see he has a collection of 3 different empty amulets.
Do these amulets have any specific powers or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've just been here making these for them.
Well, are we all ready?
Do you know the
Let's go.
panther?
One thumbs up. Do I have another thumbs up?
Don't know of any panther you're
Do
talking
you know
about.
about Little Ape?
Sam, do you have a thumbs up?
Nope.
Do you know about Bashba?
No, I'm strongly against opening the door.
No. I don't
And
know.
what do you
What
suggest
do
we
you
do?
suppose we do then?
Can I?
Make us a door.
Would you mind if I used your hand to open the door?
Sure. I mean, I will gladly open
I know.
the door.
I'm curious.
Sure.
So I just grab his hand lightly, and
As
then
he's doing
I
that, I'm casting invisibility on myself.
I put his hand on the key, like squeeze his finger, and then I turn his wrist in order to try to turn the door.
Yeah, you see as it doesn't go, and he's like, curious.
So I let go.
Would you mind opening the door?
Oh yes. Are we ready?
Yes.
Is everyone ready? Because I will tell you, fate is a fickle thing, and I'm ready to do what I must. I know that my left hand may become a tactical advantage for whatever may be needed, and being colorblind may be difficult, or bring difficulty. But not being able to tell what color it is just whether it's darker and then not seeing any color anymore. Though I am ready to embrace everything that must be done with fate. Yes. Yes.
What?
Fate is a fickle thing.
So about that key.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till he gets back.
What? One more time.
He's colorblind, and his left hand could be
I'm gonna wait till he gets back.
tactical advantage.
For those of you that don't know, my niece is here today. Sadly, she's too young to join us and create her own character. However, when she gets older, I'm sure she will have fun to join. It'll be fun.
Kitty!
Subway side.
He just resubscribed for 4 months. Top tier. Yep. Hey, Juan. I'm waiting for that day where it just snaps.
Yeah, right? It just... Alright. So you ask him. What was that?
What? What are you talking about?
I said that I'm ready to do what I must. I know that my left hand may become a tactical advantage, but for wherever may be needed, or being colorblind may be a difficulty. Not being able to tell what color it is, just whether it's darker, and then I don't really see the color anymore. Though I am ready to embrace everything that must be done with fate. Yes. Yes. Fate is a fickle thing. Anyway, are we ready?
Yes.
Yep.
So you see as he turns the key, what's the marching order?
In front.
Okay.
I'll take the next.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I'll be behind Cass.
Okay. And then what? Sam's bringing up the rear?
Invisible.
Sam, I don't know where his miniature is. I'll have to find it, but you're gonna be my little chickie. So, you guys all open up the room. It's a pretty standard stone room. You see what is before you here. If you want to switch it over, you all enter the room. I'll wait a little bit. So, going from left to right. So if you're looking this way, and then you're looking from left to right. Off to your left, you see a massive web that kind of covers a whole corner of the wall. Behind it is some barrels, some just variety of like containers, like barrels. You also see that there's a lever on the wall that you could be pulled there. Then you see over here, you see a statue. As by the statue's foot, it looks to be a giant of some sort, and he is holding up a sword. He also has a lever at the bottom of his foot. Coming around to across the room, you see as there's two pillars along with an altar that has an eagle with two candlestick-like beings there, and you see a lamp. And by lamp, I mean like a genie lamp. In the middle of the room, there's a table with 4 what seems to be buttons. Then we have a table. We also have some crates over on that side as well. On the table here, there's actually 4 potions. And then you have some random tables, and then you also have, there should be 2 other levels. Yep. A wreckage of something of some sort, maybe a pillar, but you see a lever on the wall there. And then you also see one other angel-like being statue that also has a lever on the bottom there.
That's 4 levers total.
4 levers total. You look in the middle of the room, there's 4 buttons total. There's 4 potions, and then a genie lamp.
I zoomed in on the camera, so now everybody should be able to see pretty well what you're referring to.
Are all of the levers within like reaching distance, or are the ones on the wall like too high to reach?
No, everything's within like arm length.
I can reach it.
And my decapitated dude here is going to be the gnome.
Is the giant a statue too? The giant that's next to the.
Or actually, the angel, this little girl will be the gnome. This headless dude will be Sam.
Okay.
Because he's invisible, so GG.
GG.
I want to go look at the buttons on the table.
Sure. So you break formation. You go first.
Are we all physically in the room?
Not yet. We're like walking into it.
Well, I'll wait until we're all in the room.
Okay. I go forward towards the giant statue.
Sure. Help me out here. So you're coming this way?
Yeah.
Are you coming over here?
Yeah, essentially. That's where the giant statue was. I wouldn't go into the spider webs, though.
So you're going to go around it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you're going to just go straight and then is going this way?
Around it, yeah.
Okay. So you're going to come here on this plank?
Sure. If I know it's a plank, then like I wouldn't...
It's not a plank. You just think it's stone.
Then obviously I'm not going to think anything of it.
Okay, roll dexterity check with disadvantage.
Okay. That was so cool. Dexterity saving throw or just check?
Do a saving throw. Sure, why not?
8.
8. Cool. As you step over the stone, you just see as all the stone just and you fall in. That's it.
What do you mean that's it?
I'm dead.
Like you're gone?
I'm dead.
Okay, nobody move. I cast Find Traps.
Sure. Read me find traps.
What?
Read me find traps. Or I guess I can look it up.
It doesn't tell you exactly what the trap is, but it tells you the area that it's in.
You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, a pit trap. Sorry, I didn't do it soon enough. The spell merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of danger posed by the trap you sense.
Traps everywhere.
What kind of traps?
Oh,
It says I get it. Well, it doesn't say necessarily what kind, but it says the general nature of the danger posed by the traps.
There's magical traps, mechanical traps, and natural traps.
Okay, so like everything.
Here, stay up.
Someone asked Gunther, "What's this room?"
I have no idea. I thought you'd be the one to help me. I'm just trying to get past whatever this room is.
Do the traps affect you?
I don't know. I can try.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
I will also insight check.
Sure.
So 19.
19. Tell the truth.
Question.
Tell the truth.
Once the trap has gone off, is that area like it's not going to do anything else, right? Okay, so I want to take an arrow
Sure.
and like shoot it into the ground. Not where any of us are standing, but like in an area where
So pick an area. What area?
something that's not that looks like the emptiest space that's not right in front of anybody. Like in the Are we all there in the middle? Oh, we're right there.
I'm dead.
Like in the corner or something that's not like an area that doesn't look like it's right in front of anything.
Okay, so that's like anywhere. I don't.
On the left, off to the left.
Sure. So you shoot it off into the left, nothing happens.
Or maybe something on the ground. Doesn't have to fly.
This
So
is
that-
our left, that's our right. This is
Gunther
our
goes.
left, that's our right.
I can step into the room and look around.
Go for it. Do we know that he's gone?
I'm gone.
No. Do we know? That
Oh yeah, you guys all saw him walk in.
fell. I'm gone.
He's like, hey, I'm going in, and then you just see him go, and then nothing. You don't hear him. You don't see him. You don't nothing.
Gunther, do we know where he just went?
So Gunther kind of comes over here and he goes, oh yeah, he dead. He's gone.
Like
Emerald.
dead?
I mean,
Like, I'm gone, dude.
he looks.
You're not here.
He
You're
looks
not here.
gone. He
Emerald.
looks.
You
He
can't
looks.
say anything.
I don't even see his body. Like,
Okay,
So he's gone.
Emerald,
Okay,
what if you
he's gone.
turn into something that can fly and go and try one of the levers or something while we all stand back? You're the only one that
We can
can do anything in this room without touching the ground.
tie the endless rope to him. So if something happens, we can just pull him back.
Okay, we can try that. You want to try that, Emerald?
Hey, Juan,
Whoa.
yes, sir.
I cast detect magic on the entire room.
And yeah, it's lit
The
up.
whole thing.
The room is lit up.
There's no outlining traps that. So everything in this room, even the bricks on the walls, the pillars, the tables, the everything that I see on this thing is lit up.
You got it.
My entire vision is now white.
You got it.
I'm casting fireball in the middle of the room.
What the hell is that?
Sure. So you cast fireball in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
All right. So you cast fireball in the middle of the room. You just see the white or a fireball just, and you see Gunther kind of turns around and he goes, "Oh!" And he did. You guys all blink, and you guys end up behind the door again. You're back. And
What?
the last thing he says you hear is, "Fate. Fate is a fickle thing."
Is he still there?
Wait,
Do I know what happened?
Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
you
Did I
like
actually
you
die?
You actually remember like I just fucking died.
Okay, all that happens then when I come back is my eyes are closed. And I'm just. Ah,
So I walk up to him and I smack the crap out of him.
Rahul, you're back. You're back.
Welcome back. So let's get this going.
Are we
Wait,
are we
Gunther.
ready to enter?
Is there
What?
a limit? Do you have any? Is there a limit to how many times we can die? I mean, I'm guessing we can't just die and come back an infinite amount of times.
Don't go there! And I just like point.
There's just a door.
Wait,
The
so-
door's not even open yet.
Oh god.
Wait,
Wait,
is
so there wasn't a door beforehand?
Are we on the other side of it?
It's
or were we
like
back where we
time
started?
went backwards, and you're back at the front of the
We're
door.
back.
He's never opened the door, and he
Checkpoint.
goes, "What do you
We
do you
reload
mean?
the checkpoint.
died? Are you dead?"
What?
No, Gunther. We went into the next room. Our compadre here walked over a set of what we thought were stones, and he fell to his death.
I haven't opened.
I open the door and I just throw in.
How do you open the
So
door?
Gunther does not have any.
Oh, this is the door in the other room.
Gunther,
So he doesn't have any recollection that this just happened.
would you
Not that it looks
mind
like.
opening the door again?
Yeah. Is everybody ready?
No!
No.
No!
Juan,
What the fuck
Yeah. Yes.
is going on right now?
my book of parchment, or my book, and I take out my book on my quilt, and I start to mark the where Rahum died. I then mark where I threw my fireball in that room. Before we disappeared and reset, do I remember which direction anything came from? Which traps I triggered? Which way the death
Nope.
came?
Nope.
How the goblin died?
Wait, did
Nope.
he kill us all with his fireball?
Sure did.
No. He killed Gunther with his
So when
fireball.
Gunther
Started.
died, we all restarted.
Yep.
Okay.
And no, you don't remember anything. Anything that's triggered or nothing.
So, since Rahun comes back, does
Alright.
his fate strand look just as predominant as before? Or does it look less?
Good question. You look down at your fate strand, you don't see it anymore.
With
All
with-
of ours, or just his?
No, you don't at all.
It was like a one-time. Yeah.
So that might be relevant to what's happening in the room.
No, you could
in the
ask
order of
him.
events.
You could ask if he sees it.
I ask him if he sees
I
our.
wrote it down though. I remember who's the strongest, or maybe that
Yeah,
has
but
something
before
to do
we
with
were
the
able
order.
to see our own.
Gunther, what happened to our
Doesn't.
strings?
Oh, the strings? Well, they're right here.
We look again.
They're
Now
there.
it's-
Are they in
Okay.
disorder?
And
or
it
are they-
has faded just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit.
Okay, so any advice for when we go into this next room?
I don't think he knows anything.
I'm still asking him.
Don't know anything that's in that next room.
Okay. Alright. So can you open the key?
Yeah. Are we all ready?
Open the door.
He opens the door.
Nobody go in.
Is there a rock I can find in the room before this room?
No, there's no rock. It's literally 4 walls. And you're presented with the same
draw.
room.
I just throw one of the water skins on top of those stones.
Yeah, you throw the water skin as it just cracks and reveals the massive, huge crumble.
PTSD. Just
What are those potions over there?
I have no idea. This is the first time I'm seeing the room, just like you.
Do you want to attempt to like fly and inspect them without touching the ground?
Do all of our spells and stuff reset?
I guess we could.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm gonna start sacred flaming the floor.
Sure, you start sacred flaming the floor as everything.
Like, I'm hitting one, nothing happens. Hit another one, nothing happens. Hit another one, nothing.
Sure. Where are you going exactly?
No, I'm just standing at the doorway.
Oh yeah. Like all that's fine.
Just for us over here on the computer screen has a zoomed in version
So
of
the
map.
area right in front of the door is fine?
Yeah.
So I take a step in.
Okay.
And then I just start sacred flaming the floor some more.
Sure.
I
areas that
slowly
haven't.
follow behind him,
Sure.
hugging the wall a little more.
Okay.
Do you think that the fate strings in the order he told us they were in have anything to do with this room?
Oh, it could be.
Yours was the first one you mentioned.
So I will lightly step forward.
Sure.
Would my free fall, my slow fall, would that have affected things? No? Okay.
I'm gonna like make my way towards the potions.
Sure.
But in doing so, I'm gonna like test the water with my.
Are you still sacred flaming the floor?
Okay.
Yeah,
So you go here.
I was gonna sacred flame as you're walking.
Sure. So you're coming next to him.
I think Rahu should.
Nothing's happening with the
Okay.
sacred flame. I'll tell you if something happens. I'll just assume you're just doing it over and over again.
Yep.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna.
I'm
investigate-
staying against the wall.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Right here.
Investigate.
Yeah,
Like, I'll shimmy
You
against
haven't
the wall.
moved. Sam, are you entering the room at all, or are you staying in?
I'm gonna sit at the doorway and watch.
Well, I'll enter
Okay.
the room, but I don't want to like move into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate the potions.
Sure.
Where's the goblin at?
He hasn't entered the room, and it's not a goblin; it's a gnome.
Nah, 11.
11.
Yeah.
They just look like potions to you.
Is there any writing anywhere that I can see?
And now, where were the levers at again?
The levers, you have
here.
one behind the web, over by the barrels. You have one across this little trench over by the giant statue. You have one right here behind like what seems to be rubble, and then one with a an angel type fighter, also with a lever at her feet.
Gunther, you ever? You know what? You've never seen any of this. This is completely new to you.
No, this is completely new to me. As he actually he begins to walk in the room too, and he does the same thing. He kind of comes over here, and then he looks down the trench, and he's like,
The lamp that you
"Thank God nobody stepped in that."
No,
Well,
spiderweb.
Someone has stepped in
Spiderweb,
that,
giant
but
angel. What was the fourth?
that's beyond us.
like a rubble pile.
Yeah,
Or
it was like.
rock.
You think I should mix these potions?
Are you a giant slayer?
Huh?
Do you think I should mix these potions?
I don't think so.
I don't know. As he kind of comes over to you, he's like,
No,
I
all is
I
good.
don't even know what these potions are or what they would do.
What color is
That's
that?
a ranger.
The colors of the potions
I have like no other strength. I'm like I can't do anything.
What am I next
are
to?
red, green, blue, and yellow.
And picklock.
Oh, do I recognize any of these?
When they're not
It's
magical.
Are you going over to him?
No, I stay very close, hugging the wall.
Sure.
What
Red,
What is next to
green,
me?
Yellow and blue.
Yeah, red, green,
It's the
blue, and
potion,
yellow.
obviously,
Red.
and they're all from
And what was that?
brown.
What am I standing next to?
A bunch of crates. Just looks like storage things.
I
That,
investigate them.
just like old food.
I know for sure, like there's
Yeah,
nothing.
there's
But I guess I can.
Okay, I go around them.
Sure.
Would I do a?
Oh wait, sorry. These are the buttons. I'm sorry. The potions are over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought those were the buttons.
The buttons are tan, blue, white, and yellow.
White and yellow. From having made potions and alchemy and such, would I recognize?
So you're going over to the potions.
I've been in potions.
Well, where he was pointing, where you were standing at before was not potions; they were buttons.
Correct.
So he's
So,
saying.
and because you've looked at potions before, you still have no idea what they are.
Is there a separate check that I can do, or is it still investigation?
I mean, you're free to try.
Okay. Can I do a medicine check?
Sure, it won't do anything, but
Okay. Or maybe a nature check.
I'm still shimmying against the wall.
Sure. You guys still staying outside the room, Sam and okay.
21.
21. Sure. You see that there are potions.
Okay.
Those tables. Anything on them?
Cards.
Cards?
Yeah.
I go shimmy my way.
Like regular
against,
playing cards.
Yeah,
like
yeah. I shimmy my way with the wall and get myself to one of those tables, and I'm like, I'm gonna stay right.
So
here.
you're gonna stay across the whole wall.
What? Oh, God damn it! I asked Baltimore if he can guiding bolt the floor in front of me to make sure.
Sure. You start guiding bolt around the sign, and you reveal this little.
I get to the edge of it, and I just start vertigo. Vertigo starts taking over.
Okay.
I shimmy. I quickly don't even like shimmy. I just run straight over to the group and like hug the nearest person I see.
Okay. Emerald.
Baltimore, if it's right there or something.
Okay.
All right.
And then you see as the gnome, he kind of goes over to the buttons. He goes, "You think I should push one of these buttons?"
No.
No.
Not yet.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Emerald.
So there's 4 buttons. There's 4 levers. Do the levers all look the same, or do they?
Yes, all the levers look the same.
Maybe the buttons reset the levers after they're pulled. Should we try and pull one of the levers?
Sure. Hey, Baltimore, can you get me over to this angel lever over here? Pew, pew. Cool.
Which one?
The angel lever that's in that corner.
So you pew 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 pew. Okay.
Alright, am I pulling this?
Go for it.
So you go to pull the lever, and as you pull the lever, make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
You're using his guinea pig.
Of course. It's no worries. 14.
14. So as you go to pull the lever, like nothing happens at first, and you're like, nope. The eyes on the angel just glare up with a green, and he just shoots you with a green laser as you are disintegrated.
Yes! I don't think this does anything.
Well, since he's dead.
And the gnome goes,
The gnome.
I
The gnome's
want
freaking
to pull
out
that
more
lever.
than you guys are.
Okay, wait. The gnome resets. How about we pull all the levers to it? Everything does, and then
Everybody scatter!
Gunter can pull the last one, and then we can reset, and then we'll know what everything does.
Now I have a question. When he came back, did he remember? He remembered.
Yes, that's why I was screaming.
Gunter had no recollection.
Now, with watching this disintegration happen, did the head shift at all in his direction?
God.
No.
Yeah, it's just.
Does it reset, or is
It just looked like the
one
eyes lit up and then just shot right at him.
I'm saying if he was still hugging the wall and then
still shot.
pulls. But okay, that's my point. If the head is facing forward, did the head turn
Nope.
and then shoot at him?
Nope.
So it just like bam, and then bank left. Okay.
Did anybody write down that little riddle that he said before?
He mostly just said that he's colorblind and his left hand could be an advantage. A tactical advantage.
Alright.
Don't know what that means.
We'll have to get him to repeat it before we go through the door again.
There's gonna be nothing but me coming in here and be like, what does this lever do?
Wait. So for real, if Gunter dies and then we all reset, let's just figure out what everything does.
The
Then
problem
we'll
Just
know.
somebody throw him down a pit.
Somebody has to kill him in order for all of us to come back.
Well, he can pull the last trap and then.
What if he doesn't? What if he decides not to? I'm not there. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna.
So, what's the next lever?
Wait, do we want to see if the button will like reset the thing? Okay, did the angel look like it reset, or is it kind of like a one and done kind of thing?
After like a second or so, you see as the lever goes.
I'm gonna pick up one of the potions.
Sure. So you pick up one of the potions. Which one are you picking up?
The blue one.
Blue one. Okay.
And I set it right back down.
Just set it right back down.
I do
What
that
color
with
were the
other
potions, Emerald?
Okay, you pick it up. You set them back down.
Emerald, what color were the potions?
fruit. Red, green, blue, and yellow.
We're in the best escape room ever.
Red, green, blue, and yellow?
Correct.
That doesn't match the buttons. The buttons were tan, blue, white, and yellow.
Tan, red. What are the colors?
The ones that matched were
Take
blue,
the green one,
blue and yellow.
and I just
only
like
two that
pour a
matched.
little bit of it on the altar.
You go over to the altar. Sure, you pour it, and it just.
Not like the whole thing. I'm just like.
Yeah, you just pour it, and it just kind of just sits there on the altar.
Maybe drinking it will like make you immune to the thing.
Good one.
Okay, we're all gonna die again before we figure out how to get out of this room. But let's just figure out what everything does.
Alright, bottoms up. Everybody take a potion.
I'll take one. Here, hand me one.
So I give her the yellow.
What color? The
Sure.
yellow one? I drink it.
You drink the yellow one?
Yes.
So you drink the yellow one as you begin to just like feel your body inflate, like almost just getting bigger and bigger. You see this as she gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until
So it's like alcohol.
Oh
blood
god!
spatters just everywhere.
So I'm covered in her blood.
Oh yeah,
and
she's
stuff.
gone.
I am.
We dead.
I'm actually like. So
You just watched the love of your life just explode.
At first, it happens, and I'm just like standing there watching it happen, and then I look over at Emerald, and his reaction like, "Oh my gosh! Oh no!
And I like
What just happened?"
wipe the blood and guts from my eyes.
And you see his Gunther's like,
Gunther? Does he vomit? Please tell me he vomits.
Is he still by the edge of the buttons?
So I give, oh wait, where's Sam?
Well, he should drink the red one.
he's invisible currently outside of the room.
Sam!
He should
Sam,
drink the red one.
can you do me a favor and drink this red one? Can't hear you.
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you.
He
you
said
Oh,
no.
he said
no.
Oh, he's muted. I was trying to read lips. I don't
Okay.
know. He
We
said he takes them all. I don't know.
You just said in the...
Okay, so proceed
I
to
said
that.
no.
Okay. Question.
Wayside's like, it makes you immune
Do we
to
lose
living.
spell slots in here when we do this?
No, they
No,
reset.
he said that they reset.
Oh,
Yeah, they reset.
Do another fireball, Sam.
No. You're dead. Do you want to drink the red one?
Not preferably.
Gunther, can you drink this blue potion for me, please? Wait, no. Don't drink it. Never mind.
You should drink the green one.
Yeah, I'll probably drink the green one, but we should get as much information as we can. Sam, can
I
you
know,
just
they're
please
taking
drink a
this
potion? We're
Because-
gonna start back.
He
over.
said no.
I mean, if you're immune to fire, though, right? So if this has to do with fire, then you would be the best one to take this, as red is a correlation to fire.
Can you please just drink the red potion? Hello. Oh.
Sam.
I'm here. Give me a second. I'm thinking.
I can see that too. Him just staring at you guys, not saying anything. Just
Not even saying anything. He's invisible. Like we don't even see it.
You don't see anything.
The other colors,
The colors?
Red,
What?
blue,
You
and-
already
No, not
did
the
the yellow.
potions,
You
not
have
the-
red, green, and blue.
not the
button-
potions, the tiles.
The buttons were tan,
The
blue,
buttons?
white, and yellow.
Yes.
Yeah, tan, blue, white, and yellow.
Tan, blue,
Wow.
and yellow.
We're waiting for this. I'm hitting everything on the other. I'm pew-pewing everything else on this on the other side of the altar to see if there's any other type of floor trap.
She drank the yellow one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just say that I do
Yeah,
the
you
whole
do
room,
the whole room,
and that's the only one.
However, in the pewing of the whole room, you notice that every object in here that's supposed to catch fire does not. So you can sit there and pew a chair over and over again, and it never catches fire.
Interesting.
Are there a specific number of?
But that's
items?
something that you would.
But
Yeah.
would I notice the fact that some of these items are not being?
Not some.
Yeah, all of you would know that.
What are they? What are the items?
All everything in the room.
I can go there. I mean, the barrels,
Okay.
The webs.
yeah.
the statues.
So-
the
Oh
altar,
yeah, actually, so the
rubs.
webs don't catch fire. I wanted to ask that question.
Hey, Walla.
Hey, Jeremy.
Going to cast magic missiles,
Sure.
targeting 3 random spots in the room.
Sure.
That I feel like would be trapped.
Nothing.
You just saw me pew pew the entire room.
I was outside the room.
So you were invisible.
You would have seen him
outside
walk
the room.
back and forth, just lighting up like every 5 seconds.
Specifically me, pew-pewing everything.
I'm gonna set the blue potion on the blue button.
Best cantrip ever.
Sure. So you press the button. So you put it on the button.
On it.
So it goes on the button and you hear the.
And I'm gonna like hide. I'm gonna like drop to the floor and hide.
As you see come up from this trench, as you just see a almost ghostly like beholder rise, and it just looks on your direction.
I hold up my shield and duck behind it.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Would I get advantage because I'm behind my shield?
Oh yes.
Natural 20.
Absolutely.
Because it's a spell.
Okay.
But
But
20.
I still get +2 because I have a shield though. We looked that up prior.
Oh, yeah.
To the dexterity saving
18.
throws. Something that I
Cool.
have not been doing for the past 2
Natural
years.
20.
Natural 20? Cool.
Also a natural 20.
Cool.
We're
You're
dead.
dead. Oh, yeah, you're dead.
We're dead.
So, for the natural 20s, you guys save. And I'm going to roll out this damage to see if it actually kills you. For the other ones that didn't roll a natural 20, you automatically die.
Sam and Gunther, is he dead?
Actually, I'm just going to do this.
From outside the room, I'm dying.
Yeah. It's like you see as all the eyes just shoot out a laser, and they all just like and they just like all just go out in different directions, and they're like heat seekers. They just go straight to the bodies.
So how important is your trait?
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Well, I
So
was a
that
goblin.
is.
So let that sink in.
The next 10 sessions.
That's all
are us
you ever
just
go to.
figuring out what everything does in this room.
Correct. And the best part is this is only the second room.
This is only the second room.
Divided by
2020
2.
will finally get great.
Everybody's gonna take 100, or those that saved, you're gonna take 170 necrotic damage. Does anybody still live?
Yeah,
You do?
and I take the fuck off running out the room.
You don't even get to do that
Oh,
because Gunther.
Dies.
thank God for that fucking amulet that we bought.
What?
You can take that.
I have
So you guys-
197 life now.
You guys go back to outside as everything just re-triggers as you guys all blink, and you
My
hear,
skin is on fire! Oh!
you hear Gunther, and he just says, "Yes, yes."
One.
Gunther, shut up!
Yes,
Remember
what?
I don't like this anymore.
Hey, can you say your little riddle again? Say it again.
My
Before you said fate is a fickle thing. The whole thing. Go through the spiel again. Say it one more time.
Oh, that I'm ready to do what I must.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I know my left hand may become a tactical advantage.
Pause. Pause right there. Don't go any further. Your left hand may be a tactical advantage.
Go to the left first.
Maybe he should pull everything.
Okay, keep going.
For whatever may be needed. Being colorblind may be a difficulty.
Stop.
So he can't see the colors of the potions or the colors of the buttons.
But, continue.
Not being able to tell what color it is, just whether it is darker, and then not seeing any color at all.
Pause.
So you can see the shades.
It's
of
like
just
shades
being,
of gray.
Yeah, it's like darker.
Big one.
Yes, sir.
So you can still match up
Remember
two
everything-
dark
you said
colors to each
remember
other.
everything that goes on, right?
You guys remember everything that happens. He has no recollection of anything.
So
So
maybe
I'm gonna have the goblin open the door.
No.
I'm going to pick up the goblin and walk through the door. And I'm going to systematically go every 5 feet in every direction. Still holding the gnome.
no.
And I'm going to trigger every trap in this room.
Okay, before he does that,
So,
we're going to continue with our conversation.
As we just watch Sam pick the notebook.
yeah, so you see as
Sam, what are you doing?
You see as Sam picks
Sam?
up the gnome, and
Hey,
he's
Sam,
like,
what are you
open the
doing?"
door, and he goes, is everybody ready?
Nope.
Nope,
What if?
Well, everybody needs to be ready.
Well, we're not ready.
we're not.
So finish what you were saying, please.
Sam, hold him.
Though I'm ready to embrace everything that must be done with fate. Yes. Fate is a fickle thing.
I think Sam's right. I think he does need to activate all this for us.
With his left hand.
With his left hand.
But we tell him what to
needed
do.
to finish what he was saying. Maybe there was more. Okay.
No, I
That was it.
understand.
That was it.
Yeah, no, I know, but we didn't even know what the rest was.
Okay, we're ready.
I just want to point out that as you three are like, Baltimore is a part of this like little powwow circle, but he's just like, nothing's going on up there.
He's like nodding. He's like,
I'm
this
an
is.
Well,
Yeah.
I am noting every trap and every
My
what
intelligence
everything
is
does
12.
in my book.
That's cool. The only ones that you figured out is the 2 main bigger traps, 1 potion, and the blue button.
Oh, and the angel
Mine
lever.
was 10.
Oh yeah, and the angel trap.
All right, so
That's why I said I'm going to go in there and die 107 times to find every one of them.
You're smart.
And
Duncan,
reset.
can you tell us about our strings again?
Okay, look at mine.
Oh, you look down at him. It seems everything's fine.
Have they gone?
Nope, nothing looks to be done.
Okay.
Do you want to take a...
Would you mind opening the door again?
Yes, we can open the door. As he goes and opens the door, we'll go ahead and take a 5-minute break because I don't know what time it is, but if you're saying break, we can take a small
It's
break.
like 10:10 right
Sure.
now. Take a
We
5-minute
can take a
break.
small break as we are about to go into the room yet again.
You're hot.
So,
Alright, guys.
How could you possibly?
See you in a few minutes.
Go ahead and dive right back in it, where our players are opening the room yet again to the same scenario. However, this time you guys triggered the trap. We'll just say that you know where the traps are at, so that way we don't have to go through all that again. Sam, I believe you want to take Sam, and you want to go, or you want to take Gunther, and you want to go where?
I'm gonna pick up the potions we haven't drank yet.
So you're just gonna go over to the potions, and then. What, you're drinking them, or is you making Gunther drink them, or?
I'm picking them up, and then I'm walking over to the pit.
Okay. So you pick up all the potions, you go over to the pit.
So the ones we haven't are I guess everyone but the yellow one, I guess, is the one that casts it.
Yep.
Alright, so starting with the red potion, I'm going to drink it.
Okay. So, you, drink the red potion, and your skin becomes bubbles.
Right, as that happening, I'm going to hold on to Gunther and I'm going to jump into the crevice.
Sure. So you guys all restart.
Alright, the first thing I do as Gunter's going through his spill again, I'm going to write down what the red potion did. I'm going to let him go through it again, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing, run over to the potion, grab one of the potions I have not touched.
Sure.
Walk back over to the crevice, drink it. Let's do, what colors are there?
Green and blue left.
Sam, no matter which potion you drink, they're all gonna freaking kill us.
We don't know that. We won't know until we try. And as of right now, we can die over and over and over again.
Hey Gunther.
I don't think that's true,
hey,
Sam.
Gunther, what color are the potions?
I'm thinking this little string of light that connects all of us will eventually run out.
No, I'm busy. I'm doing stuff online. Say look, you say hi to everybody? Hello. Get back. Bye-bye.
Gunther, can you please tell me what colors the potions are?
So Gunther's still in his arms, and he's just like, he's got green and blue.
Wait, Gunther says that?
Yeah, right? Didn't he grab a potion? Another potion?
Yeah, you grabbed the green and blue potions, yep.
Okay.
But I'm asking Gunther specifically, what colors are they?
Oh, you're, I don't know, dark shade and a dark shade.
Which one's darker?
They both look the same to me.
Point at which one is darker. Both of them. They look the same. Same exact shades.
Which one are you drinking? Because while you're trying to run this out, he's doing stuff.
Well, no, I grabbed the potion to move back to the crevice. I'm letting him finish what he's talking about.
Okay.
Right.
So he just kind of looks at both of them.
Yep.
While they're doing that, I just go over to where the lamp is and I pick up the lamp.
Sure. You pick up the lamp.
How about we have Gunther try and...
Anything happen?
No.
No genie.
Try opening it.
Doesn't open.
I try pouring it out.
Press the tan button since we're all just doing it.
Nothing.
So you press the tan button?
Sure do.
Oh, what if we put the potions in this?
So you press the tan button.
Since we're not gonna work cohesively
Gunther
as
has to be the one to trigger things, I think, or we're all
No, you
just
said there
gonna
was nothing
keep
in it.
dying.
Well, and as that dragon
Put all
comes
them in
I'm
there,
gonna drink
mix
the
it up.
green one.
So as the dragon comes in, you drink the green one, and
Holy shit!
Wait, can I attempt to speak to it?
I'm turning around with the lamp. I'm like, there's no genie. Oh!
You take a potion, and you're drinking acid essentially as your body disintegrates, and I assume you fall into the trap.
All in.
You
Yes.
fall in.
Does Gunther have like the ability to not fall in with him?
He's being held, and he's not
He's
resisting.
not resisting. Of
He's not
course.
resisting.
Of course he's not resisting.
As
He's
you
never
guys
been
all
there. He doesn't know.
peer back at the door.
Alright, so he touched the tan one, the lamp, and the green one. So all that's left is the blue potion, and then how many levers have we touched?
2.
2.
Blue
No,
and
no,
tan.
1. Just 1.
Nope,
I didn't
there
even
are
get to the
4.
other
The
one.
angel
4.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the
Can
giant.
you point at the levers we haven't touched?
The white and the yellow one.
No, the lever we haven't touched is the giant, the
levers.
one in the spider, and the one by the rubble. The only lever we touched was the one by the angel.
Okay, so
What if we have Gunther do something? Because
What?
everything in the room is killing us.
Yeah.
what color is the after he gets done with his spill? What color is the strict fate between us?
What color? It's white. It's always been white.
Is it a dimmer white? Does it seem like it's disintegrating?
Between you and your other compadres, it looks to be dimmer.
How much dimmer?
It doesn't matter how much. It's dimmer.
We cannot keep dying over and over again. I don't think
20
we have
lumens.
a limitless amount of lives.
At this rate, I'm thinking that we die one more time. Everybody goes in there and touches one thing, and we all pull them at the exact same time.
Oh, okay.
Why? What is that going to teach us? Let's have Gunter do something.
It's going to give us information on what they are, because if none of that does anything, if none of that happens, then we now know that there is nothing else in this room that we need to be in this room for.
What is our other option? What other room are we going to go into?
Exactly. There's no other doors out of this room. There's only death on every one of these. But that means that one of these has to do something that's going to progress us through this room.
Or, here's just an option. We use the gnome. Instead of just holding him as hostage and
He
killing
said
him.
his left hand was going to be a tactical advantage. Let's have him. Has he even triggered anything? He hasn't drank the potion. He hasn't
It's
pulled a
only
lever,
been us.
He hasn't done anything.
We're not using the gnome to its advantage. His advantage. We're just using it as a pawn.
Essentially.
And a reset.
Is he not a pawn, though?
He is a pawn. But he's more than a pawn. Maybe he's a rook.
So-
Maybe he's a queen. Who knows?
Maybe he's the only one that can get us
you
out
guys,
of the
all
room.
this conversation is happening. I'm just looking at Gunther. What is he doing right now?
He's just like,
Gunther, can you open the door? We're ready.
I thought the door was already open.
We reset. We reset. Remember?
That's right.
he opens the door.
All right, now, Sam, shut up. Gunther, can you go to
The web.
Either a button or like a
The web.
potion.
the web first?
Yeah, it's right there on the left.
Can you go to this little lever over here? To the left?
Yeah, it's behind this web.
Yeah, can you, with your left hand, move the web away and then activate that lever with your left hand?
So instead of like moving the web, he just kind of like shimmies his hand and he's just like, so I'm pulling this one?
Yeah, pull it. Thanks. Anything happen?
You see as the barrel just locks, you hear a big as the lever stays.
All right. Now, stay close against the wall. And you see that other lever by that giant's foot?
By the way, pew pew to show where the.
Yeah, avoid
Okay, so
all
he-
that.
He's like,
Yeah, avoid all that.
I wanna make it clear that every time we reset and open the door, first thing is pew pew the two spots.
sure. So he comes over to this lever.
Left hand again, please.
Yeah. Second goes by as you see the golem with his sword in hand just decapitates him.
Well, we
And
know
then
that one
You guys reset.
Okay,
is
so
not the right one, so.
maybe not the right order.
But we know the first one's right.
What's
So-
that?
To the rubble next.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah.
We know the spider one here is right.
Okay.
Wait, how do you know the rubble one's next?
We don't. We
don't.
just know the giant's not
We know
next.
the
Trial
angel's
and
not
error.
right. Not the first one.
Yeah.
We already know what the angel does, so why not try this one?
Okay, Gunther, would you mind opening the door again?
Was
Are
there
you
any
ready?
sort of color?
Yes,
Like when
we're
the
ready.
web went off and he pulled the lever, was there any sort of color?
He doesn't remember. He reset.
No, I know, but
No.
No, you don't see
watching
any.
it.
So he goes over and he does this lever again, I assume is what
Yep.
you're doing. He pulls the lever, locks in place. Now what?
Rubble?
Rubble.
Yeah, rubble, please.
So he comes
Pew
over.
pew, obviously.
Comes over to the rubble. You see as he kind of climbs over all the rubble, and then all the rubble just.
And he kills him.
Okay. So maybe it is the angel next.
Okay, so sure, let's try it.
We're ready.
Goes over to the angel,
Well,
disintegrated.
no, web
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just
Okay,
That's
got it.
disintegrated.
What
Okay.
color is the string of fate between us? If you were to give it a percentage of how dim it is, considering, or
None of your strings have been touched since the last time you've done it.
Okay, this time I want to check something. I go over to the spider web and I do it first with the left hand.
Sure. You do it with your left hand as the web.
Okay,
You're dead.
Alright. Somebody throw Gunther in real quick.
Hold on. Gunther, can you, please do the lever with the spider?
And he's like,
No, it's fine. Just do it. You'll be okay.
I don't want to.
Please do it.
No.
I promise
He is
on my life.
frightened currently. He does
I
not
will
want to pull the
literally
lever.
jump into that pit to show you.
He does not want to do it.
Oh my god.
He is scared.
A natural reaction for somebody who just saw somebody get fucking
Who's good at
eaten by...
persuasion?
So, I just like pat Gunther on the back and I'm like, I understand. This is very scary. And as I'm patting him, I grab him by the back. And I pick him up and I walk him over to the pit.
Wait, do not
No.
kill him yet. There is 4 other people that can
No, yeah, listen to him.
That's a good point. I'll let you go.
No! You guys all reset.
Oh, God, fuck. Alright, so we definitely know he has to be the one to do it.
Correct.
When one person dies, the string gets lighter. For all of us, correct?
The string gets lighter for the person that died.
So, him connected to the other 2 people.
The
So
other
there's
4
an
people.
uneven balance where my string connecting to Cass and Baltimore is lighter than the rest of them.
But if Gunther dies,
Nobody
none of it
gets hurt.
changes.
Nothing happened.
Perfect. So Gunther has to be the one to die.
Just a thought.
Gunther, as he's standing there right in front of
But
us.
he doesn't remember, so.
Yeah, but we just said this like right in front of him.
So, just a thought. But, okay, so the potions, right? You said that there was green, white, red, blue.
Nope. Red, green,
Potions
blue,
are red, green, blue, and yellow.
Yellow.
It's the buttons.
The buttons
Drank
are
all of
tan,
them
blue,
but
white,
the
and yellow.
blue one.
And every time you reset, the last words he says is yes. Fate is a fickle thing.
What does that mean? Fate is a fickle thing.
It's as fickle as all of these traps and us dying. Gunther,
I
can you
was
tell
hoping
me?
for his explanation. But okay.
Oh well, yeah. Tell us.
Well,
what does that mean, Gunther?
What?
Fate.
Well, it means that I'm ready to do what I must. I know my left hand may become a tactical advantage, but for whatever may be needed. I mean, being colorblind may be a difficulty, but not being able to tell what color it is, just whether it's darker and then not seeing any color at all. Though I'm ready to embrace everything that must be done with fate. Yes. Yes. Fate is a fickle thing.
What if?
Can you open the door? We're ready.
Should we see what happens when he pushes the button or drinks a potion?
No,
Is
what if
everyone
he just
ready?
let him do it himself?
Hold on, I haven't.
Go ahead, test your theory. Go ahead.
Do what? Do
Okay, yeah, we're all ready.
Everybody ready? So, you see as he turns and opens the door?
Okay.
You...
Yep. Gunther,
Yeah.
can you pull the lever to our left, the web?
Yeah.
Okay. Locks in place, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Gunther, you see the 4 vials that are the potion vials?
Yes, I see the potions.
Can you pick one?
Which one you want? The
Whichever you feel.
Well,
Allow fate to decide it.
I can't.
Tell him to pour. I'm going to tell him to pour the green one on the floor.
Sure. So he pulls the second one, which you see is the blue one, and he drinks it, and you see as his whole body just goes frozen in ice and then shatters,
So we know what the blue one is.
and it resets.
So he can't drink the potions either.
Well, what if he's just meant for just the cobweb and then meant for the other things?
Well, there has to be something.
But we couldn't drink the potions either. It killed us.
Well, there has to be something with the color.
What about the buttons? Did we press any of the buttons?
Well, we pressed 2 of them.
What if he picks up the lamp?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, he could try to
Yeah.
with his left hand.
All right, we're ready.
Okay.
Now we
Opens the
have him.
door.
Now we have him pick up the lamp.
Pew pew.
So he goes straight over to the lamp.
Nope. No. Pew pew. Angel.
No, it's already been decided. As soon as we open up on
Pew pew.
Yes.
Lever? Or no lever.
Lever first.
Lever. Genie.
Yep.
Lamp. Nothing.
He does.
He just sits there and rubs it.
And does it actually open up? Does the top of the lamp like open up? No.
Can
And he
you
sets it back down. He's like,
Can you tell me what colors the potions are, please?
the potions?
Yes.
There's dark, and then like a white one.
Which one is the white one? Point at it.
He points at it. It's the yellow.
Okay, have him drink that.
Can you drink the yellow potion, please?
The white
Excuse me,
potion.
the white potion.
There's no white potion. Oh, the white potion. You're telling him to drink the white potion.
Yellow. Our yellow, his white.
You see as he inflates and.
Alright.
Same thing that happened to me.
Okay.
Well, what about the buttons too? Now we'll have to have him.
Gunther, we're ready.
Okay.
Can you please press the yellow or the lever? The lever. Pew pew. Can you tell me what colors are the tiles here? The buttons. The buttons.
Button. Oh. Well, there's like a wider one. There's a dark one, a wider one, and a wider one.
Probably the dark ones. Would you mind picking up?
Dark one's blue.
Which one again is the dark one? Can you point at it?
This one.
Which one is that for us?
It's the blue one.
Would you mind picking up the white potion?
Yeah. So you picked up the white potion?
Can you pour a little bit out on the dark button?
Sure. He pours on the dark button. You just see as the just falls off the button.
Did anything change? Any color wise?
No.
So for us, what button is that again?
Blue.
For you, the button is blue and the potion is yellow.
So we know that blue button is the beholder.
Which one was the dragon?
The tan one.
So have him push the other buttons. See
Have
what
him
pops
push
out.
it?
Yeah, see what pops out.
Wait, which button was the beholder?
The blue one.
What was the other one?
The dragon.
The tan one?
Yep.
What was the dragon?
Yeah, have him push one of the other buttons.
Do me a favor. Can you push the
It's either white or yellow.
white one?
You
What
can't
one?
see what
Wait,
color
you
it
can't
is.
see it.
I was pointing at it.
So you go into the room and you point at it?
Yes.
Okay. So you go in and you point at it and he presses the button. Immediately everything goes red. Like a dark red.
Which button did he push?
You press the white one. That's the one you told him to press, right?
But for
You
him, it's white, dark, white, white.
Yeah, but you pointed at the button that you wanted him to press, which for you is white.
Correct.
Yeah. And for him it's white.
Okay.
Okay. So everything goes red for you guys. Oh, that's Lori. Give me 1 second.
Taking a break.
So
Hi. Do we want to take another 2-minute break real quick, or just so that way we can?
yeah.
We're gonna take a quick break. My niece is leaving, so. right, welcome back. So as we continue on, we hit the white button. The whole room goes red. You begin to see as horns. One horn is about as big as that dragon.
What?
Baltimore, within you, you hear RUN! As you get the feeling to just get the hell out.
Well, I'm not in the room. I'm just standing outside.
Yeah, correct. But that's within you.
I just
all that is happening.
You've never had that happen before.
Do I know which one? Is it Kratos or Belloc?
Kratos.
Okay. Then I just start like.
Wait, if everything's red, what if he
Backing
drinks
up.
the red potion?
But you guys do see the two horns come up. The second the eyes reveal themselves, you begin to start seeing multiple sets of eyes. As everybody pretty much dies.
Oh, good.
And we reset.
So, what did we learn from the white tile?
So in my head, I'm like,
Everything
what
goes
the fuck
red,
was that?
and then the thing.
That was him.
Oh, that was Kratos. Like, out of game for me.
But when he says him, I know who him is.
Yes.
Hey, we don't want to press that button.
Why?
We're ready. Open the door.
I mean, you saw the
Okay.
size of that thing, right?
Okay, alright.
He opens the door. He did the pew-pews. He hits the left.
Correct.
Cool. I just point him at the last button just to see what it does.
The yellow button?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the yellow button.
I don't. I point to that button.
Yeah. He presses the yellow button, or your yellow button, his white button. And you begin to start see his tentacles start coming from the top as you begin to see the head of what you know to be the Heliotrix.
What? Oh.
For lack of better terms, you guys all die and reset.
Huh.
Even though we're standing outside the room?
Yeah, it's once you make eye contact, or once she essentially has eyes on everybody, she.
Like Medusa.
So we know what all of them do.
And even he can't press them.
We know what all the leathers do.
We know all the potions now.
Has
The only thing that we don't
Wait,
know
no, we
is this
Do we?
lamp.
Mhm.
Yeah, we know what
Yeah,
all
we
the
know.
potions
The blue one, ice.
do. We just don't know.
The red one becomes your skin starts to boil. Yellow, you bloat up.
So you reset, and he says, "Fate is a fickle thing."
Yeah. We've been through this already. So, is there any other tricks, traps?
Nope.
Is there any other order in which he can pull the levers?
Can you open the door?
Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes.
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 Yep.
I walk in.
You walk in.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
I
Lever,
go to
please.
the lamp.
You go to the lamp.
Pick up the lamp.
You pick up the lamp.
Gunther, can you touch
Go to the table.
the
You
lamp?
go to the table.
I mix. I open
You
up
see
the lamp.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
I open up the lamp.
Can't
You can't.
open it up. He said, yeah.
Doesn't open up.
Is there like a little
I
hole?
thought you said there was nothing in it.
Is there a hole?
Yeah, he said there was nothing in it. Also, I poured
Yeah.
it out and there's nothing in it.
Is there,
So
is there no
there's at least a spout
Is there what?
that you can
Spout?
like, pour it in.
Is there
Yeah, there's a
spout?
spout. It's a genie
So-
lamp.
Okay.
Gunner, can you try to open up this lamp?
Sure. He tries. It doesn't open up.
What color?
Try to rub it.
Huh?
Try to rub it.
Yeah, he's trying to rub it. It doesn't
Do
happen.
you mind pouring the yellow potion into the lamp?
Sure. You see as he pours it down like the spout, nothing happens.
So I grab all the other ones and I pour all of them into it. Through
Sure.
the spout.
Nothing happens.
Shake them all up.
Sure. Nothing
Drink it.
you drink. You fucking combust.
You off yourself. On
So
some
you're
envelope.
just like.
So Gunter dies too when he pushes the
It's
buttons.
worth it,
or
right?
the
Yeah.
pushes.
If he pushes any of the buttons or he touches all the other levels. We just know that the first lever is right.
Is there another order in which we
We
haven't
could
tried the levers?
always Gunther.
So you know that
We did.
So
We did,
you-
yeah, we know that.
You've had him check all the levers.
Yeah, we tried.
You've
and
had him
did,
check
different
the
levers.
white button and yellow button, and had him drink. Oh no, you haven't had him drink any of it.
Well,
Yeah, we have.
No, we haven't drank
We
the
had
blue
him
one.
drink the blue potion,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and he froze.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Gunther.
What if he has to drink the potions or press the buttons in some sort of sequence after the levers?
Correct.
Well, that's what
So
we're
right now
trying to do.
Baltimore is dead. Just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gunther, would
Hey.
you mind please taking a drink of the red potion?
Wait.
All right,
There is
no
no
worries, no
potion.
worries.
So
I'm not gonna have
drank
it.
all of
he
them.
You
already-
drank all of them?
Yeah, I
So-
poured all of them into the, and then I drank the whole thing.
Oh, I thought you only drank the yellow one. That's
No,
the
I
one.
drank
It's
Yeah,
okay. You look
sorry.
back at the potions; they all refill. So.
Oh, did it really?
Oh, nice. That's pretty
What
convenient.
if we have to die in
Okay,
sequence?
so-
Would you mind please pulling the lever of the angel?
Sure. So he goes over and he pulls the angel lever and he just disintegrates. Reset.
Okay.
Is there any other
Fate.
pattern I've noticed in regards to the color?
Fate is a fickle thing.
What if we have a die-in sequence? Cass, I think you said it earlier.
A what?
Are you guys all trying to?
A
I thought you
dying
did.
sequence? Well, he gave us a specific order that we were all tethered. He said, Emerald, yours is linked to Rahum's, and then Baltimore, and then Sam, and then me.
Okay, so you die first, you die second, I die third, he dies fourth, you die last.
But in what order?
I literally just said it.
No, I
Well,
mean what
but then-
lever?
Well, I don't want anybody to die. I mean, I'm ready to do what I must.
Yeah, it's only him.
I know my left hand may become a tactical advantage and for whatever reason may be needed, but being colorblind may be a difficulty. Not being able to tell what color it is, just whether it's darker than not to see any color at all. Though I'm ready to embrace everything that must be done with fate.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
All right,
him.
Gunther,
It's
can you
him.
open the door, please?
We're ready.
Alright,
Yes.
yes. Opens the door.
Can you touch the lever?
Pull the lever.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Which
Was
one of
there any
those
color?
potions is
No colors.
colorful or colorless?
Well, the potion, 3 of them are really dark, and then there's one that's not dark.
Can you drink the white one?
He already did.
We already did this.
Oh, we did?
Yes, we did this already.
He exploded.
Yes.
The only reason it's different to him is because he only sees in shades of gray.
Yeah.
What did you say again about color?
He can't see it.
Well,
It's better to see him
It's
in
not-
darker shades than
yeah,
not to
it's
see him
just
at all.
whether it's a darker and then not seeing any color at all.
So maybe if you drink one of those, you won't see any. Well, you already can't see.
I go over to the table with the playing cards.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's the one thing we haven't done.
They're all playing cards.
Just regular playing.
Standard playing cards.
Even if so, what if I just start shuffling it?
Sure, shuffle. Shuffle, deal out, shuffle, deal out, shuffle.
I go on the other side of the table and just pick up a hand.
Yeah, you got
Is there-
royal flush.
Is there
put that
anything
down.
else associated with color? I think the
You
colors
cheated.
matter.
You dealt it.
The angel had
Right.
green eyes. Maybe that had something to do with the green whatever.
That's an
So-
idea.
And the room turned red when that
What
happened.
if we have to all hit all the levers at the same time?
So Gunther goes over and he goes,
But he's
Well,
the only one the levers don't kill.
these potions, 3 of them seem to be darker and 1 seems to be like white. But these buttons over here, 3 of them seem to be white and 1 seems to be darker.
So put the dark ones on the white ones and the white ones on the dark ones.
So you want me to move the potions? I don't think potions are supposed to go on buttons.
Or are they?
I can try.
No,
Sure.
This is DM giving us a help. This isn't.
The only reason they look that way to you is because you can't see color. To us, they appear.
Well, being colorblind may be a difficulty, but not being able to tell what color it is just whether it's darker and then not to see any color at all.
Yep. So why don't you put the red one, which is... What's the order of colors for you?
For what?
But hey,
The potion.
For which one? The potions?
Yeah. So it's dark, dark, dark,
Well,
white.
it's dark, 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 white.
Okay, and then the buttons.
It's
What's the sequence?
white, dark, white, white.
He probably has to put the potions on top of the buttons.
Is there
No.
anything else in the room that appears
What's he
different
gonna pour
color
it
to
on?
you?
no, I'm saying the DM
No.
is literally
Like the
giving us a
levers. Are
tip
the
with him
levers all
playing
the
it.
same?
He's saying
The
I
letters?
don't
What
think
letters?
Potions are supposed to go on
Levers.
buttons.
Oh, the
That's
levers all
the
seem
DM
Tails,
giving
they
us
all
a
look
hint.
the same?
No, they all seem the same.
I think he just has to hit the buttons in a certain order. The way. All the ways.
Did you see when you pulled the first lever? Is there any sort of color that goes on?
No, you've already asked that question.
I think he has to hit all the buttons at the same time.
Well, do I need to hit any of the other levers?
Problem is we don't know which order. And we already figured out if you pull them in the wrong order, you die, and we already said.
Well, what color was...
So I just hit one lever, not the other 3?
Well, what color was that lever?
They're
There
all
is
the
no color.
same.
No, the same.
Do you think I only need to hit like one button
No,
or drink one
hit-
potion?
Hit the
could be.
hit all 3 of those white buttons you see at the
That
same
could-
time.
No, wait,
That
pause.
could be a point.
Pause.
If he only has to pull one lever, then maybe he only has to drink one potion and only one button. Like he just.
Yeah, but we did that already. We had him pull
Drink
the
the
lever
red
and drink,
No.
drink the potion.
No.
The
Hit
right
the button.
one.
Hit
The
the
right
button.
one,
Hit the
though.
dark
Have him-
button first.
Have him hit the dark button first.
Yeah, hit the dark button that you see with your left hand.
Dark button?
Dark button, left hand.
The one
Go
that
for
looks
it.
different than the others, yeah.
You see as the button
Sets.
sets.
Now go drink the light potion.
Yeah, that white potion you saw. Go drink that.
The white. Oh, the white potion.
Yeah, the dark, the one that's not dark like all the others. Yep.
It explodes.
Cherry.
Cherry.
Cool. Go over to that genie lamp.
Okay.
Pick it up.
See as he picks it up.
Rub it.
Rub it.
See as he rubs it with his left hand. You see as the blue mist kind of comes out,
Yeah.
and there's a genie that's there before you. Welcome.
We all enter the room now.
You guys all enter in the room. What's the order?
Me first.
Nope, me first.
Okay, him first, and then me,
Yep.
and then Baltimore.
Yep.
I'm right by the door.
No, Baltimore first, and then Sam, and then Cass.
I'm actually leaning up against the
She's
wall.
right behind the wall. She's right behind the wall by the door. You can't see her because she's like, yeah. Wait,
Other
other
way,
side,
other
other
side.
side. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So you see the genie as he comes up and he goes.
Oh, Sam's in there too.
Yeah. Well, he's the headless one.
Okay.
He goes, Gunther, it's nice of you to finally meet your fate. I see each of you being the heroes that helped lead him throughout this room of fate. I have but one question. Fate is your ally or your enemy, but either or, you must do what?
Accept your fate.
Take a chance.
Accept your fate.
Accept your fate.
Accept your fate.
Correct. You must be willing to embrace it.
Holy shit, I got it right. I'm literally in the back and I'm like, holy shit, that was the right answer!
As he looks at Gunther and he goes, as you just see the soul of Gunther just like rise out of his body. He just kind of shakes, and then his corpse lies on the bottom or on the floor. As you see Gunther now take shape of the genie. So Gunther actually becomes the genie at this point. And you see Gunther as he kind of like straightens up, just very, very poised and powerful, and he just kind of looks at all of you and goes, "Thank you. Here's your prize."
Oh, wonderful.
And you see as he pulls out one of the amulets, and it has a red jewel already attached to it.
I can't.
That's you, buddy.
And then he hands you two other amulets that are empty. And he goes,
So this was the first of 3 then.
First
You
of
said there
3.
was 3 that we need to find.
and then there's a above the altar behind him. The altar looks to be like a step, and then the wall behind it opens up.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
And it's just like another mist type where you can't really see past it, but it's there.
Oh, before we go through that, I run back into the other room prior. What does it look like? Anything changed to
I
it?
think we can go
The
back.
which one? I'm sorry.
The room that we were just in previous.
No change.
No change to it?
No.
All his stuff is still, like,
Just the anvil and the fire.
So I asked
is there a
Gunther.
hammer?
No, he's had the hammer with him the whole time.
I asked Gunther, is this the end of your journey with us? Or...
That remains to be seen.
Oh, okay.
I do wish that I can follow you into the chaos that's beyond.
Well, if you jump back in the lamp, we can take the lamp with us.
You're free to try. As you see, he goes back into the lamp. Yeah, pick it up.
Nice.
Sweet.
We got a genie friend now. Sweet. Into the bag of holding.
No, don't do that. No. Don't do that. Because if a genie lamp is a pocket dimension,
Oh, pocket dimension and
So
pocket dimension.
he would cease to exist.
Alright, I attach him. I just wrap him up to my loincloth.
Good idea. And with that, I think we should all step forward.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
So you guys all step forward.
Yep.
I drink a bottle before. No,
Sam, do you go in?
Yeah, he said yes.
Yeah? Alright, what's the marching order?
Emerald, me.
The order that we came into that.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's it? Emerald?
Yep.
Emerald, me,
Cass.
Baltimore.
Yeah, but Cass went first, and then I went behind Baltimore.
No, you are Baltimore.
I went behind Cass. That's what I'm saying.
And then
Sorry.
Sam, you're picking up the rear?
Yeah.
The reason how I specifically know that is because
Yes.
at the very beginning, Rahoon said that we weren't going unless Cass said
Alright.
it was okay.
So
I've
you
been
guys-
following behind her.
You guys all walk into a room, and you are met with the same exact room.
Oh, fuck.
off.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
God damn it.
And all of us, I already know that Rahoon and Baltimore, as soon as we walk in, we're at the same time. Fuck this.
So done.
So we will pick it back up there next week as you guys are in room number 2.
Wayside just goes,
Bosch's
no.
Yeah. And we will pick it up to see what this room brings next week. If you get anybody's in town and you're going to War of the Spark, you'll probably see us there. But keep us up on Facebook. Look us up. I know Cody, you've been kind of wanting to take over the whole internet part back of it. So
I mean, yeah, just taking over all this so that way you can focus more on what we're doing and stuff.
So you'll see more posts, hopefully.
Yeah, I gotta.
You can't.
I'm just getting out of school and stuff
You
for the
know,
semester, and I will be working a little bit more. But like, I will have the free time now that I'm not going to be going to school for the semester. Will be for focusing on this. I will be starting to stream on PS4 again once I get a new headset and a mic and stuff, and then.
Well, so keep an eye out for that, and we shall be having fun as we will be here next week here on Epic Interaction. You guys all keep it as epic as possible. Have a good day.